Well, tonight, Ferndale schools are expected to set a precedent in the state. The school board is expected to vote on a major expansion of protections for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender students. Let's get right to Jason Colthorpe. He's live in Ferndale tonight. And Jason, with so-called religious freedom laws gaining steam in other parts of the country, that district is taking a pretty big step in the other direction.
Just as it has many times before, Carmen, this time it's taking the lead in adopting state guidelines that the state superintendent laid out that basically says we need to support and protect LGBT students. They'll do that here tonight at the school board meeting by adopting two resolutions. And students I talked to today on campus here say here is the perfect place for this to happen.
Well, I think it's great.
Cecil Connolly and Alex Hicks are sophomores at Ferndale High, and both are in the Gay Straight Alliance. Connolly is the president and Hicks vice president. They know without support like this, gay, lesbian, and trans students in many districts endure much more bullying and a lot less acceptance.
Like, I know our community's already really accepting, so it wasn't like too much of like a crazy step, but it is really exciting to know that it would be like a state thing.
We've all been looking for guidance regarding this issue.
So is this as simple as being a bathroom issue? Superintendent Blake Pruitt tells me yes. And the problem isn't with students. Too often it's adults who may not have actual experience with someone in the LGBT community.
The students in this generation understand the diversity of sexual orientation. They're used to it growing up.
Connolly and Hicks feel once adults can get over their bathroom anxiety, it could open the door for the kids as well.
If it became more normalized for trans students to use the bathroom of their preference, it would be a lot easier to come out as trans and to be identified as such.
And really, at the end of the day, this is about doing what's best for kids and taking care of our kids. And many of our districts have had some struggles in trying to figure out what is the best way to do this.
Districts that both Cecil and Alex actually came from, districts like that have struggled. So they've seen places where this doesn't work. Ferndale, of course, it does. Now, that second resolution we mentioned that will be voted on tonight is making it illegal for them to use district funds to be spent in North Carolina and Mississippi, two states that recently passed anti-LGBT laws. Carmen?
Jason, what are you hearing? Is it a done deal that this will pass?
Pretty close. Nothing's 100%, but one trustee told me that he'd be pretty surprised if this didn't pass 7-0 tonight.
All right. We'll look forward to it and certainly have an update at 11 o'clock. Thank you, Jason.